the general. It's time for independence.
Hello, Liberia, and to everyone listening across the world. This is not just an auto conversation, this is a movement of thought. Welcome to Independent Minds for a Better Liberia, the platform where truth is not filtered, where ideas are challenged, and where the future of our nation is discussed with courage and clarity. Here we do not echo the crowd, we question it. We don't fear power, we confront it. And we do not accept silence, we break it. I'm your host, Munel Kishen, aka The General. Stay with us as we speak boldly, think freely, and work together for a better Liberia. Because change begins with an independent mind. Do you have an independent mind? Let's find out.
For a better Liberia. Independent mind. Let the people speak. Independent mind.
This is our show. The Independent Minds, you're listening, is for you and myself. It's for we, the ordinary people. We tired for these people fooling us. We tired. Come 2029, we will decide for Liberia. They need us more than we need them. Your vote and my vote are very powerful, so we should think out of the box. We shouldn't allow them to fool us. Anytime you want to come on the show, anything you want to say, the only thing don't cost. It is free. You're free to come on the show to say whatever you want to say. This is your show. It's for the ordinary people. It's not for the big shots, because they're sitting down, they're enjoying themselves. So this time we got to educate each other. I will learn from you and you will learn from me. And at the end of the day, we'll have a good Liberia that your children and my children, the woman in the market, the people who trying to send a child to school, will be able to do it. We will try our best. We will bring good government to make sure they create job for us. Our children will not be all over the street. So this is the independent mind. Whether you support CDC, UP, ANC, CMC, you have your own mind, your own thinking. Do not allow politicians to use you. Think for yourself before you cast your vote. We tired with this two party. This is General. Let's start the show.
General, I'm not getting you.
Okay, you can hear me there?
Yes, it's okay.
Good. Okay, just mute your phone. Good morning. How's everything? And in your era, Alex, how's everything in your era?
Well, everything is okay here. We are doing well. Normal activities ongoing, going there.
Good. Okay, Tucson, how are you there? How's Morovia?
Movie is pretty good, much better. Everything is going well. Yeah.
Okay, good morning to everyone. And if you listen to us by radio, if you listen to us in Grand Gita and Zwedru said it in Grand Gita, I want to say good morning to you, the beautiful people of Grand Gita or Tucson and River G or Maryland, wherever you are, you can pick up the signal. I want to say good morning to you. And this is a brand new Saturday. And for those of you in Montserrat or in Cape Mount, in Bombay Hills, and Lofa County, Bond County, around the country, we want to say good morning and a happy Saturday. This is Munel Kishan. This is the Independent Mind for a better Liberia. When if independence mind come together, better things happen. So you might think that when we say the independent minds for a better Liberia is like you are an independent person. No, yes, you are an independent, but you still support someone. So you can be in the UP, the CDC, the AMC, the Action Party, whatever party you're in, but you have your independent mind. You are not a blind loyalist. You are not just one of the Liberians who just follow because you want to follow. So that is why I said independent minds for a better Liberia. So you can be in your political party and still speak truth to power. So you know who you voted for last time. I know who I voted for, and I owe no apology. I voted for Alex Cummings, and some people voted for Parker, some people voted for CDC, some voted for and other political parties. So, but what the biggest problem, the biggest thing is that we are Liberians. That is why we must educate each other. This is your show. This is not my show. It's yours. We get to learn from each other, and this is the platform you can come on and you can express yourself. The only thing we should be very respectful of each other. There should be no insults. There are a lot of problems going on in Liberia today. The gas prices, things are getting harder every day, and we will experience it. We will experience the problem that's going on in Liberia. Don't fool yourself. Don't let no one tell you, say, oh, things will be okay. Yes, everyone going to take the responsibility because of the ongoing situation in the Middle East. So everyone going to take the responsibility. I'm not there to fool you, but you should tie your belt tight. Because once the gas price is up, every other commodities will go up, whether you like it or not, because you don't expect the guy to put gas in his car. He will increase the transportation. Again, we are all taking advantage. The people who selling the gas taking advantage. Businessmen love this kind of time. Oh, that is what they love. They make more money. They don't care about you. So now, government got to step in. The government must step in. Somebody might come on the show and tell you it's a global issue. It's a global issue. Yes, it is. But the question here, where Liberia get the gas from? Is the gas coming from the Middle East directly to Liberia? I'm sure we're getting our gas from right around maybe Nigeria. Yes, Nigeria will increase the price. But government got 25 cents from every gallon that is sold on the market in Liberia. From every gallon. And that money goes towards what? Road funds. Situation like this, don't you think that the Liberian government should suspend the 25 cents? It is possible. It is possible. If you're in your house where things are tough, no money, your mom and pop will not buy new clothes. All they're there to do to make sure they find food for you to eat and put a roof over your head. That means they suspend all the other stuff. They will not go to party. They will not be hanging out, buy beer and whatsoever. That is what the government's supposed to do. Now, once the government get into this thing, the government must make sure that the business people, the people who bring in the gas in the country, including the APRC, must keep the price, and everybody got to play the role. You cannot, if you are getting $50 before as profit, you don't have to take $50 anymore. Understand the situation now. So this is where the government come here and say, listen, you got to understand. We know you used to make 50 cents on a gas. Now you got to make maybe 45 cents. Maybe you got to make 40 cents. You got to help the people. Then you go to the transportation, because what I noticed in Liberia, when the transportation climb up, it cannot come down. I bet you the price goes down right now for gas, they will try to keep the transportation high, and that is wrong. So you see, everybody is involved, everybody. But the government must regulate and insist and put people in the street and say, listen, let's check how much you guys are selling gasoline. What is the price? What is this? And let everybody just chip in. That is what a responsible government will do. That is what responsible citizens will do, because you have a role to play. It's not just about the government, but you right now. In fact, the rice going to go up, and even the rice go up, they still sell a cup of rice $50 in the market. I don't know how much they sell a cup of rice in Granger, but I know in Monrovia, right in Raritan Market, when you walk in Raritan Market, the rice was $50 per cup. When it was $17.50, it was $50.
It's 14, it's still 15. Now the rest will go up again. Maybe the rest is $16 right now because of the gasoline. Trust me, the rest is going to go to what? $60 for a cup. And when it go to $60, it's not going to come down again. Why, Liberians? Why are we doing this to ourselves? Oh, the government, yes, the government has a role to play, but what about you? What about you? So it tells you that businessmen, the only Liberians are going to complain right now are the people that will purchase it. But all the business people in the market, oh, they're happy, but people are not buying. So the hardship will continue because of gas price. I don't know how much you're going to buy, how much you're buying gas today, but from last week, this whole week we've been hearing different prices. In Monrovia, Dole community, people were selling gas there for $1,200. People were selling gas there for $900. Some people are selling gas less. People who go and buy gas from the tankers, you know, most of the tankers, when they drop gas to your place, when they deliver, they got all that little part, the holes in that tank, where I've seen it so many times on the Capital Bypass, emptying fuel to the guys on the street. So you see, so all the thing comes the black market now, people buying gas on the side. And sometimes you buy gas on the side again, it's a problem. So you go to the filling station. So all these things, we got to regulate it. Let us not fool ourselves. The government is the responsibility. Liberia is not an open market where when you look across the street, they get gas for 400. When you look on the side, they get gas there for 450. No, the price is always stable. Why the government cannot do it? That is what that is your responsibility. That is why we elected you. By this time, the legislature is supposed to be doing something, but they choose to do something different. We'll get there. By this time, the president and his cabinet are supposed to be thinking what to do, how to help us. If you ask a lawmaker right now, they would never tell you the exact price for a gasoline. They would never tell you the exact price of a gasoline. The lawmakers, they don't go to the filling station. They send a driver to go get gas because they got free gas. They don't know. Do you think it's fair? Are we being treated fairly? We, the Liberians, the voters. Sometimes you will check on your line when you're during the election time. Most of these people you see today are ministers and whatsoever. They never cast a vote. For me, I can speak for myself because I voted, and I will vote again unless God unless God take my life. So I have spent my money, went to Liberia, register. I love it, and cast my vote, my constitutional right, because my vote is my voice. You understand? But we'll be going to election 2029. We'll be going to election 2029. We are still making the same mistakes. If you think things are okay with you, remain to where you are right now. If you think that you are enjoying yourself and you have a job, fine, bravo. But if you think these two political parties are not working for us for the last 20 years, nothing has changed. It is time to get rid of them, not to get rid of them completely, but to change the status quo, to get rid of this handful of people who continue to steal from our country. Open your eyes, citizens. Open your eyes. This is not, we're not insulting nobody. We're telling you the truth. Open your eyes. Some of your representatives or your senators are jumping from party to party because they want to win. Yesterday, they were independent. When the other government came in, they switched to CDC. The next government, they're going to UP because they want to win. Why are you, the ordinary citizens who's struggling, 90% of your time is to struggle just to find food for the house? You barely can send the children to school because there's no pay. There are people in government who have not taken pay for 6 months. Let us, what kind of government that certain group of people take pay, other people don't take pay? We listen to the teachers. The teachers are not taking pay. There's no contract. But yet, we want a better school. The nurses are complaining. Yet, we want a good hospital. What's in the budget for certain things? Our citizens are displayed at the border. We'll get to the border part of it. But what we're saying here, this gas. What is the government saying? The government has given up. The government saying, oh, we can't help anymore. It's a national issue. It's an international issue. Don't tell me about international issue. Don't say nothing about global issue, please. I want people to own in the market. Man Teresa, Man Seba, they don't know what they call international global issues. Let them explain to us what is going on. Other countries around the world explain to the people. If this thing if it's not working, let us tie our belt. The citizen must understand, because you see, the citizen want to hear from the president. The past were not talking. The past couldn't speak. Now the president again not speaking. So, Liberians, what is going on? I want to hear from the first 5 column. What is the price of the gasoline in your area? Don't lie. Don't act like a blind loyalist. Tell us what is the price that you're looking at and the fare. How much you paid before? How much you were paying? You think the taxi drivers cheating, or you go in the market now? How much for a bag of rice? Tell us something that you experienced that say, oh, this is what going on. This is a problem, and I know the increase in the price. So I'm going to start with Alex. Alex, I want you to open the line. If we can get 5 callers, if we cannot get 5 callers, we'll continue. But I want you to open the line. What is the price right now in your area? What about the fare? The rice price going up? This gas, how it treating you? Don't blame, don't blame nobody. Don't tell me you're sitting in America, because guess what? If I show you the gas price too, but the fact is that we got jobs. That's the only advantage. I'm not better than you. Right now, I have to cut down myself, so I can't go plenty places anymore. I'll be very careful where I drive. But the only advantage between you and myself, that I have a job to do. But you are smart, you have everything, you don't have the job, but I have the job. There are other people who will tell you the gas price is nothing because they can afford it. They can afford it. So, Alex, open the line. Let's hear from 5%, and yeah, we'll see what's going on.
Okay, so folks, that's it this morning here on the program Independent Man. Let's hear from you. What is the gasoline price right now in Grand Gillette, and also what the price for 1 bag of rice now in county, any part of the area watching us from, right? I want to know what's the rice price there and the gasoline price. So 0776 105 105 881 143504 0776 105 105 881 143504. Let's pick up this person. Hello. Please, can you go over and monitor your call back, please? Yeah, just go over and monitor your call back. Let's pick up this person. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, Nia, where do you join us from?
I am actually new town calling from the street 17.
Why?
Yeah, thank you for the brother who spoke. Yeah, he spoke as patriotic, nationalistic Liberians. But you see, in this country, many of us, we are insincere. Our brains are especially the business, they are insincere, right? Because we agree there are situations in the world, or the border market was more issues arise. For whenever they hear issues arises, they will claim the market at the border long time. They will up money on the other parties. They go out and say, about my market, but you bought a market once before the issue come about. Now, why can you be sincere and sell the market the same way you're supposed to sell it? You escalate the price. And as a related to the own thing, right? The government should not give us excuse. Because they told us yesterday they had alternatives. Right? They were civilized, they were educated, they were dead. Right? And they said the past government were not competent. Right? Even when COVID came, they said COVID was the government should not give excuse. We do not want to give excuse about the war fighting in Iran and between Iran and America and Israel. Not because they should opportunity. Our business be a government. As the brother said, right? The money that is going towards the road form, they should wait to the importers. They should be all the funds and leave the Liberian to survive. the prices of commodities to me the same. In my area, the price about $920. I do not know about the rest because this my rep or my friends can go buy red. We don't buy red, but buy. So I can really tell, but for the gas, I know the gas price. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being part of the show this morning. 0776105105 881143504 0776105105 881143504. We pick up this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, Nia, where do you join us from?
Yeah, thank you very much. My name is Tomo Edward, calling from Johnson, the Pelican, much for Arrogante.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah. But let me appreciate the guys that are in the studio. He spoke well. It's on the right of acidic, that's what he said. Yes, it is government duty to say, doing everything in the country in a unique way that we all can be able to sell it, to be to our satisfaction.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, now in the country is the real price of the gas from the government, $910 for gas.
Okay.
Diesel is $1,080. So the common or the those are selling in the various streets on the road, which we call Kiambo, selling someone selling $880, $370. Rice price is $2,700. If you remit $2,700, it's a government price. Some people, when you go some places, you will see $2,650, $2,600. So that's the price of the whatsoever the question you ask for. That's the price of in the country for me, what I know of. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being part of the show. So those of you in Grand Gila, let's hear from you too now. How much is back of rev here? How much of gasoline? Yeah, let's hear from you. 0776105105 881143504 0776105105 881143504 are the number support you through. If you are there in River G, you want to know the gas price, want to know the rest price there in your area. So 776105105 881143504 are the number support you through. You're going to be live here on the program Independent Man. So let's hear you quickly. 0776105105 881143504 0776. We pick up this person. Hello.
Yeah, good morning, Alice. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Yeah, Mia, where do you join that from?
Oh, thank you very much. I'm Bowo Nathaniel Sekia, calling from Port Town, Boston District.
Welcome.
Thank you very much. I just saw that the network was not so clear, so I couldn't grab exactly what the studio guy was speaking. But the last thing I thought was the gas price and what are you doing comparison with the gas price because the increase so whether the right price is already.
He asking you want to know the gas price in your area. He want to know how much is back already in your area. So how much back already in Boston there? How much for gasoline?
Okay, thank you very much. Most time bar rice means less bucket town strictly. Yes, still the rice bag of rice still remains $3,000.
Okay.
Sometimes you buy somewhere for 3,000 about things. Yesterday I bought bag of rice. They were yesterday at 3,000 a bag, not 25 kg.
Okay.
And now for the gas price, I'm very surprised because in Israel, the what we call black market, not to the gas station. The black market are selling it 1,200, whereby government put now 1,100 in threatening. The Port Town here is 1,200 for gallon. In Zlatan, 1,200.
Okay.
So for now, that's the speculation. But there are the people that are running motorbike, they don't want increasing. They will charge you from Dreadful to 4,15. It's very exorbitant.
Okay.
So some of us that know from our left, from our right, know our constitution, right? We give them maximum 1,000.
Hmm.
Some you give them 800 a ticket if you talk to them. So
All
that's
right.
the situation for now.
Thank you so much for that information. Zero seven
Thank you.
seven six 105 105 881 14 3504. We pick up two most person and then we go back. 776 105 105. Let's hear you. How much gasoline price in your area? Yeah, let's take in this person. Hello.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Your name, where do you join us from?
I'm Oliver Chobo, appointment for Canal Super Market.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, let me say thank you for your show.
Mhm.
As tell me, independent man. So I'm speaking for my own independent man. Concerning the gas station, you will notice that the government is the sole importer of gas.
Mm.
And they also are responsible to distribute gas. And they are also responsible to regulate the price and the transport of the one, the country. So I think before you even for putting a cent the price of gas, if you are already at a situation of the transport fare, then the Minister of Transport and that's the government who is the sole importer of gas, and then the process and then come up with a price that will affect the people that are moving for you that keep affecting one aspect of the gas and then left transport behind. So that as a result, you know, that those that have the keke, buses, and other movement out there, they are now taking we that are right on those all those stores. So for me, government was in error by one taking the time we have a turning up and not looking at what the transportation of what is drug car. So they can come back on the table and what we consider to give us the fair price because government is the one that importing gas and they have to regulate the transport fare. So if they take and allow the government the ground to decide what we pay, it will come to where you see people arguing and fighting on the aspect of transportation. So I urge them so that they can come out and make the regulation for both the passenger and the power to work benefit as we all live in the country. Thank you for God bless you.
Thank you so much for being part of the show. We'll pick up one more person and then we go back to the presenter here this morning. 0776 105 105 881 14 3504. 0776 105 105 881 14 3504. We pick on you this morning and then we hold it there with the call section. 0776 105 105 881 14 3504. 0776 105 105 881 14 3504 and you're going to be part of the program Independent Man. How much is gasoline price in your area? How much a Baccarat been sold for in your area? Yeah, it's about time that you come off and let's hear. Those of you living in Bazon, Konebo, Putu, any part of the world you just watching us from, yeah, let's hear from you. Those of you, you know, it's good to people in the interior area that we know your prices because these are places most often prices go or higher. Yeah. Hello. Good morning. Your name, where do you join us from?
I'm not calling.
Come again.
Emmanuel calling your president.
Welcome on the show. Go ahead, let's hear you.
Yeah, friend of calling Aquila is $907. And
Okay.
the extra is 2006 only.
All right. Thank you. Okay.
All right. You okay? Yes, the last caller, $910. That is the price that government spoke about, and in pipeline is $910. Congratulations. And the last caller, before this caller, there's another guy who spoke. Well, look, there are a lot of smart people in Liberia. And everybody said something good. Everyone who called on the show right now talk about the rice and gave their suggestion. But I personally enjoyed the second to last caller that the government blunder. That is why when a government is not responsible enough, when the people who's supposed to do the work are not paying attention, one little blunder can escalate everything. Yes, LPRC bringing gas in the country. That's a government. They are the one responsible to regulate. But now they choose to bring gas. If you bring in gas in the country, you forget about the transportation. So even giving the price for gas, transportation should get involved, commerce ministry should get involved, and they go to the table and say, listen, this is a fair price. This taxi driver will still make his money if he buy the gas for this amount. But no, they just put a price out there and everybody just increasing their price. Because you look, what is the difference? Some people in Grand buying it for 1,004 at the highest I heard, 1,002, 1,000 this. And in Grand it says it's supposed to be 1,001. And let me say this. By right, the gas price supposed to be the same over around the entire country, but you know it will never be the same because LPRC is only concentrating in Monrovia. Monrovia is not Liberia. They just built, they putting a tank up again to store gas in Liberia. Let me tell you, during the late President Dole, before the war, LPRC had tanks in some of the and counties to make sure that fuel go in the other counties, at least to keep the price stable. This is a common sense. I'm not an economist, but it's common. If LPRC build a tank right now in the southeast, put a very big tank that will supply Grand Gide, Maryland, Grand Cruz, Sano, River G, the prices will be the same like Monrovia. If they put a tank in another area, just distribute 5 tanks around the country and make sure that you send gasoline in this area. Just how they buy the gas in Monrovia, they will buy the gas in Grand Gide and in Sano the same price. But if you expect the tanker to drive all the way to Monrovia and then buy the gas and take it to Grand Gide, then they tell you the gas is 1,100. While the man in Monrovia is buying the gas for $910. So the people in Monrovia are better than the people in Grand Gide? No. So what the government is doing? Nothing. The past government didn't know. That is why these two political parties, we cannot wrap the future of Liberia around these two parties. Let us stop fooling ourselves. We cannot sit there and think these two parties will bring us. We got a lot of good Liberians with good ideas. The second to last caller, he said it. Imagine he's not a government official. He said, before you do these things, think about transport ministry. What's supposed to be the fare? Because in Liberia, we regulate the prices. It's not don't let them fool you. Say, any people in America say expensive. No. America, that's not true. Don't compare yourself with America. They got jobs. You see the difference between the people in America and you? In Liberia, you can go to school, you graduate, you can find a job. In America, you go to school, you graduate, you can find a job. In America, in Liberia, you've graduated. When they fire you, there's no unemployment. In America, when they fire you, you get unemployment. In America, if you don't have a job at all, you can still go and get food, free food to the food bank. Unless you don't want to go there, you go there, you see good food. In Liberia, if you don't have it, you can't go nowhere to get food. That is the difference. But people in Liberia are so smart, but they don't have the opportunity. Like the second to last caller. How you increase it? You told the people, one of the callers said, you told the people you got it under control. This is your first test. The past government had a problem with COVID. Ellen Johnson had a problem with Ebola. Now you got a problem now with gas issue. There's a war going on. What are you doing? We got a president that was 49 years, the most experienced Liberian we ever elected, 49 years before we make him president. I'm not putting the blame on him, but if you're not doing the right thing, the president will not see the entire country. That is why they got superintendent. That is why they got ministers in different ministries. That when they tell you say government is like an octopus. If you ever see octopus, the limbs, every one of them functions separately. When you kill this one, the other one. So what are we building roads? There should be good education. What are we doing this? There should be price control. There should be price control. Most of the Liberians, 98%, 99% of the Liberians spend most of the time just to find food to eat. They go, they hustle. When they cannot find it, they can't even go home. They're over there in the market selling. You get over $10,000 to start the business. The business will break down because guess what? Nobody buying. The little one she will sell, she got to cook for the children. That is why most people now cook in the night. They barely don't cook sometimes. You can't even ask your friend for something. Things are hard. But yet, we want to get good results and we continue to vote the same people in. The people in Grand Judah, you got your senator. He came first as an independent guy. He was representative. He jumped to CDC. He was senator. Now he gone to UP. What next? Where he going next? And you sitting right there. But yet, you got other good citizens of Grand Judah County, Sando County, who say, oh, I'm interested. Or because they came from America, they went to Europe, they learned, they came back home. You look at them and say, they're not your citizens. Where were you? Where were you during the war? Oh, and we know you. Because the man knows small book now, you call him Congo man. He gets small money now, you call him Congo man. The little money he make, he should share it with you. But when he talk about politics, you push him one side. Everybody left from Liberia. I was sitting here. I never thought I was going to be out of Liberia. Like America, that's my home. Liberia is my home. Everybody want to go somewhere to get something because we do not have the opportunity in Liberia. Not because you see one senator yesterday will pull the church rack and the guy in government, today they are millionaire. Not because you see the guy was selling plank yesterday, he hustled the guy in government, today he can't sell plank anymore. The guy was selling plank, for example, Thomas Fowler. He was a plank seller at Doe community. And not Doe community, SKD Boulevard area, the District 5. Today he is a millionaire. Did Thomas Fowler open a plank factory? Since he was selling plank before, and now he's a millionaire, he opened a plank factory to employ people? No. But he got a farm, he making money, he paying taxes. I bet you go and check. He got over 100 trucks that going from place to place. He rich, he got money. He CDC, now he UP, he protecting a business. The speaker, the same thing. All these people, we see there every day. But you holding another people hostage because they are not corrupt. They are the one afraid, not you. But they put you under the impression. They lie to you and you still supporting them. Then you want Liberia to get a good school. When they're building schools for themselves, Thomas Fowler built a university of himself. That free? No. But again, the redditor say, oh, Ellis Cummings School, expensive. But go and check Thomas Fowler's school. Go and check all the other schools. The chairman of UP, he got a school in Monrovia. It's the most expensive school in Liberia. But that one little school that Ellis Cummings get, they say, oh, the school is expensive. That politics, they play on you. Oh, that Ellis Cummings man, the men are gay. Oh, Simeon Freeman, I know about it. Simeon Freeman are who? But Simeon Freeman creating job. We'll never elect him. Oh, Oscar Cooper. Who is Oscar Cooper? That Congo man. But Oscar Cooper been having a rubber company and got schools in Bagibi that he got over 6,000 children going to school free. Oh, yes. hustling, going to school free. We got up without doing nothing, but we get in position. Then we say, oh, the person I understand government. Oh, you got money. You're supposed to do this. You're supposed to create job. The other people created job. Even if I open a factory in Liberia, if I open it in Grand Gile, it will not benefit the people in Maryland. It will not benefit the people. That my own factory, I don't want making the money. Why should a citizen get into business or open factory or give you money before you vote for them? Why should a citizen? Yes, you can do other humanitarian work. I can help you. We get where I can help you. We all do it together and pay one or two people school fees. You think one man in Liberia can pay the entire country school fees? No. You think one man in Liberia, because he got money, he will give everybody hands out? Even the government of Liberia, who got all the money, cannot do it. The government of Liberia, the Zwedru Community College, there's no life. The people that in America put small money together, they put solar panel, it can help. No. The government of Liberia cannot even take care of a particular country. They all in Monrovia. Why are our people in the other countries going through hell? What you're doing, you need to come down and help. What the government doing? They're the one collecting taxes. That the government collecting the tax, that the government getting the benefit. Then you looking at ordinary citizens and say, what are you doing? You know what some of us doing? We paying people salary, people working. We doing things, we paying school fees, but we're not government official. Because God told me, he said, you said on Facebook, you in America, you didn't know how I struggling myself. When you see me in the car talking, I'm going to work. I go to one house, I go to the house, I hustle myself, I hustle. Right now, by the time I finish with this show, I go and work. Today, Saturday, I'm going to work. By the time I finish. So we're not doing it. If I'm doing it for a job, then why should I wait 20 years for Ellis coming to be president? And every time, and they will tell you, say, oh, Ellis Cummings, that good man, but where the bot coming from? But we know him. Ellis Cummings, that good man. The only thing that man need to come around. Did Mr. Bwaka went to Grand Gile? Did Joshua went to Grand Gile before you voted for him? No. You just heard the name, you just like him. So if I ask you what you vote for him for, you can tell me. Who the option? To me, Ellis Cummings. Maybe you can tell me who's the next. Okay, fine. Liberia will come to itself. Maybe we might not live to see it, but I believe Liberia will rise again. I believe that if we continue to talk, Liberian love consistencies, as we continue, this show will be here for a long time. This show will also go 5 days on this station, but we're just taking it little by little. And this show will be here on another station, and this station will be big because we'll make sure that everybody going to hear it. So these are some of the things we do without giving up. I caught my sleep. I got to be on 6 o'clock in the morning in America just for you to hear me 10 o'clock in Liberia. That is the time difference. So we're not going nowhere. Now let's go to the border. We heard this thing before. If you ever felt a war, when the people are not telling you what is going on, you start getting afraid. Oh, Guinea and Liberia coming fight. Guinea and Liberia coming fight. But let me give my own opinion. Don't take it, but my opinion, and I want you to think about it. That is why I call this show the independent mind. If Guinea want to take our country, if Guinea actually cross and say they want to seize our land, the first thing we get United Nations, we got AU, the African Union, which we would call OAU before, we got ECOWAS, and we got Mana River Union. If Guinea just cross into Liberia, by this time our government is supposed to complain to the UN or complain to the AU, or complain to ECOWAS and Mana River. Say, oh, Guinea coming and taking our land. But we're not hearing it. We're not hearing it. We saw the president of Liberia, the president of Guinea, the president of Sierra Leone taking pictures showing some kind of paper to us. What's in that paper? what the Guinea president told President Bouaka, or the Guinea president say, we will go by the diagram, we will stand by what we all signed long time when Mr. Bouaka was not even born, 1907, 1911, about the Marconi River. So where the problem come from? Who caused the problem? That our citizens will be running for one place. Let the government handle it. The military, we're not going at war. Don't let nobody fool you. Liberia and Guinea will never fight. They will not fight. Yes, Guinea crossed inward into Liberia. They crossed. They said this river, nobody will get to the river. But who caused the problem? According to our source, it's the Minister of Internal Affairs. You listen to Tiawan Gonglo. He said, Mr. President, fire the minister. You listen to other people say, Mr. President, fire the minister. Do not nominate him again for the local government. Because the mining that is going to say, oh, that's sin. Some people say they're not sin. Even if you get a border land, if you and somebody sharing land, you cannot build on the line of that border. You cannot build. You must give some feet. Maybe you don't understand it yet. I get my land, you get your land. I put my horse. The water from my house, from my roof, cannot go on your land. It has to go that way. So they will tell you, say, give 10 feet or 6 feet or whatsoever from that border. So even if the water was dividing and Liberia get half of the water and Guinea get half, you still cannot mine it. You can't go and say, oh, I'm using my side. No, because when you go in that water, you can go under the water and go anywhere. So the other men on the other side will complain. So to cut matters short, they said nobody should use it. According to the history that I know, they say Liberia is bounded at the brink of the river. That means Liberia is on the other side of the river. They're not even in the river. Then later on, the people say, okay, this river will be used for the boundary to divide the two countries. So according to the document, so do your own research yourself. Who owns the river? Is this river in Guinea or this river in Liberia? Is this river divided in the middle for Liberia and Guinea? Or why we should take sand from there? So what made you can't see on the water? They say you are taking, maybe you are taking a lot of people saying, why Guinea had to seize the machine? So the people not telling us. Then we listen to some former rebels that bought naked, General bought naked. Other form, we see people leaving from Gorbachev market, going straight to Lofa country to go hustle for what? We'll fight Guinea. When they try us, you will see what will happen. When they try to lose, I will be in Conakry. Do you know what happened during the war when we hear the name General Botnike? Do you know how many lives that he took? If you listen to me, it can pain you. You told us that you are a pastor. They say when you change, you don't go back. You are a human being, yes, but you consider yourself as pastors. We listen to other former rebel. Government of Liberia should take gun and give it to former rebels to go fight. Fight for what? Government is supposed to come up and tell them to shut up. When we hear their names, we tremble. We all were in Liberia during the war. The war stopped before we left. So it's not that we're sitting somewhere eating chocolate and eating ice cream. Let the government do the job. Let the president say that be calm. We got plenty of things to think about. Don't let them fool you and be talking. You see lawmakers going to the border to do what? The more we come together, that they don't want dancing together. They're dancing. But you that are sitting in the house, you worry. The legislature, they're not executive to go. Where you go see them? You carry the speaker, the deputy speaker, you know how much they spend to go there? You know how much they spend? The more we talk about war, that the more the security people enjoy. When you listen to the radio station in Guinea, they don't say nothing about that particular situation. You can go to them and say, if you can speak French, listen to Guinea radio or read a newspaper. They're not saying nothing. So my question here, I saw my president going to Guinea. He came back from Guinea. Then they say Guinea put more soldiers to the border. So ask yourself now, let be honest now. Say, but when our president went to Guinea, but then how can the people go deploy to Liberia again and say, we take the land, our land? Oh, the people won't fight also. Then we get Liberian people scary all in the town. Then you see now the former rebel leader then, the one who now kill, they broke, they ain't get nothing, and they tell us, hey, we'll fight for Liberia today. We'll fight for Liberia. Then you, the ordinary man, you get gone. The first thing that comes to your mind, you say, hey God, we can't run again. I don't care. Our soldier can be 2,000, 1,000. It's not the size of the soldier make the difference. But I'm not saying that Liberia will overpower Guinea or Guinea will overpower Liberia. But for a country to fight another country, my people, unless there's something, if you know the history of Liberia and Guinea, you will not even thought that they won't fight. You will not even say that they want to fight. That's not true. Guinea can cross over. Let us say that there. If that land from Liberia, for example, I always talk about land between Liberia and Ivory Coast. In man, Ivorians are sitting there, but when you notice something, they did all the development. They didn't develop that place there because Ivory Coast know that place not for them. So Guinea can sit down over there for 30 years. When we finish developing the other land, the day we want our land, we'll get it from them. That's why they got UN. That's why they got the African Union. That's why they got ECOWAS. That's why they got Mineral Union. They will start talking. Let's hear from the foreign minister. Liberians will need to stop creating our own problem. And our security people, that they kind of time they love it right now. Oh, they love it. That they time they love, then we're suffering. I bet you when you check it, the government has spent over $1 million for the foolishness that are going on. So you saw the police director, the joint security, they go there, hey, this and that. Then the citizens say, we'll fight Guinea, we'll fight Guinea. What are you fighting for? How you fight somebody and not fighting you? They say, don't turn to the river. Why they seize the machine? The people call it one name. They say the Minister of Internal Affairs, Minister of Internal Affairs. That is where a responsible government comes in. That is why we want a responsible government. And this time around, when you put all the candidates together, if you put them together, ANC got the best candidate, but ANC are not UP, ANC are not CDC. So in the opposition, we must collaborate. CDC, I know you got the numbers, but this is the time you need to be honest with Liberian people and collaborate. The people of the sedition whatsoever, I know I come in, get under your skin. I know you call me. They say, move from here, you this and that. CDC, your record not good. Your leadership record not good. UP, you said CDC were doing X, Y, Z. Now you are saying you're doing the same thing. They killed the auditors. We ain't hear nothing. We ain't hear nothing from you. They say Musa Benete owing the government $5 billion. Now you in charge. We can't hear nothing about it. You said the 3 missing boys. We can't see anything. They killed Mervin, who are in the EPS. We can't hear anything. Mususkat were in jail. They free her. They said the CDC government were biased. Why they can't investigate the death? A lot of women, children that got killed. Why the UP government cannot investigate? The taxes at the port. They say, oh, the taxes are too much. Oh, the brother company. Oh, president, we are brother company. Why UP still using it? CDC, when they cut the people money, they say harmonization. We complain. UP promised to stop it. Why they can't stop it? So you voted, you lied to us. You talk about the war crime court. Prince Johnson died, there's no more war crime court. But we got the office and people still eating money and they still get rebels in the country. They still get people who commit atrocity in the country. We're not saying that you're going to catch them and jail them. So all these things, you're just lied to us. That is why we're telling you, Liberian people, look, there's so many ways we can do things. We need to try the third party. From the time we've been hearing, if you put George Weah, you put Mr. Bwaka, you put Mr. Cummings, who you vote for, Mr. Cummings will can't tell. All the one who say Mr. Cummings get 1%. You put Ellis Cummings, you put Tiawon Gonglo, you put George Weah, you put Mr. Boaka, you put Simeon Freeman, you put Bernard Ure, you put Sarah Beslow, you put Dr. Moniba. Ellis Cummings we can't tell. If you call the people on the Spoon Radio, on the OKFM, all the radio stations, they say who will be the number one? They say either Joseph Boaka or George Weah. Then when you go to Mr. Cummings third. So once Mr. Cummings third, I mean Mr. Cummings the option. All the way, Mr. Cummings got 1% in the CPP. Some people say Tiawon Gonglo better than Mr. Cummings, but Tiawon Gonglo get less than 1%. Dr. Moniba supposed to say, oh, Dr. Moniba better than Mr. Cummings. He got more, he got way down. The man who they say came there, nobody know him. They say, oh, the man had mistake. Then I know mistake. Because somebody was trying to steal the election some kind of way. So Liberians, let us try or other Liberian. Oh, nobody know him. He need to come around. The other people went to you. You the one casting the vote. You the one casting your vote. Not that them. They said get one vote. Oh, that Mr. Cummings, man, we know him. He even come to Grand Judah said, I want to George. You wouldn't know Joshua because he played football. You wouldn't know Joshua because they say he was a superstar during Doe time. You did a thing to do before I in Grand Judah, and you did it to Dawson. You did it to Dawson too. Some of your vets were Dawson. But Doe is the one who was the president from Grand Judah. And I'll tell you, sometimes people can be talking. When I'm talking about President Talbot, I know about his plans. I would say, oh yeah, he was one of the best presidents. But apart from President Talbot, President Doe was one of the best presidents of Liberia. I challenge anyone. President Doe stopped the US dollar and brought the Doe coin that when people start building in Liberia. Oh yes. During the time, they supposed to take millions of dollars and go through the airport. Liberia was small America. But we used to take pay, at one point we used to take pay, we used to get bag of rice. I can still remember big 100-pound bag of rice for $22. They had a free zone of Monrovia. When President Doe came back, he reactivated the free zone. Why we can't get a free zone working? Over 20 years. When President Doe came to power, they killed people, all kinds of things happened. But guess what? They changed the country. President Doe went and brought qualified people to take over. He didn't look at the military in the first 5 years. But because we all jealous, we all are hungry. But guess what? We all suffer. We're not patient. We remute. When Talbot was the best president at the time, apart from the other past president, he took us from mat to mattress. So what the other government taking us to? President Doe was building all the ministries. He started building the ministry. So the other government for 20 years, the UP government, the CDC government, where they carry us now? Since you don't know, you think that everything is okay. When they put one market building down, they'll say, oh, state of the art. You don't know that Liberia got upstairs and downstairs market. You don't know that President Doe built markets. Eh? We don't know. But you know we have light in Monrovia. You have light, we have traffic light. Our population is young. Some of them don't know the war. Some of them don't know the history, where the war started from. You ask a young kid right now where the war started from, they will not tell you. From Butu or what, so they will not tell you. Say, oh, hey, they say they were fighting. Some of them never saw John Weah playing before. They love Joshua. John Weah was the only man who was coming to Liberia playing football and used to come. What about Salensa? What about Joe Nambwe? What about Kevin Sibwe? What about other people? But then you blame Mr. Cummings. Oh, when the war was on, where was Mr. Cummings? Don't you know that Mr. Cummings got his own family too? He was fighting to take them all of Liberia. Jay had the other people were fighting to take all of Liberia. Then Mr. Cummings sent us in refugee camp. That Charles Stiller, that George Bulley, that Alaji Kroma, that all the rebels, including President Doe and all, they are the one that sent us in refugee camp because they didn't want fighting. Then Ellis Cummings, then Simeon Freeman, then Musa Ability, then even Mr. Boaka. I'm not going to hold Mr. Boaka whether he had army uniform because everybody who worked in the Doe government, they were all colonel. Whether you civilian, they will make you corner. But this government, they're not working. The people that President Bwaka put in place. That is why after President Bwaka, we need to try, and that person is Alex Cummings. We need to ask our leaders, what will you do? How can you do it? Now, what have you done for me? No. Now look at, oh, you understand? Look, everyone has the right. Everyone has the right. All our candidates, they never tell you what they will do. They never tell you to say, this is what I want to do. Oh, don't worry. That government this, the government that, vote for me. But you can't tell you what they will do. Oh, President, we are not correct. President, this not correct. That is why I'm talking to you, the CDC. CDC, you might have the numbers. I agree with you. But you don't have the leader to beat UP. Only Alex Cummings can defeat UP. UP is afraid when they hear the name Alex Cummings, they tremble. Even CDC, when they hear it. But you know what? Good player in small team. They almost like IE and Barrow those days. Kevin Saber was in Black Star. Barrow won him. IE won him. He said no. They said, but man, you want to play on the national team? You got to play for IE or Barrow. He said no. When they got to the place, it was not easy. And they said, let it begin their play. Today, Kevin Saber became one of Liberia's finest midfielder. Kevin Saber, he was playing with Joshua and James Diba, but he never played for IE Barrow. He said, I will not play for IE Barrow. If I want, no problem, you will not put me on the team. They said, my man, when you come to IE today, you will join the national team. Then Barrow said, if you come to Barrow, you will join the national. He said, that's your business. And guess what happened? The big teams that was telling him to go to them, he said, no, he stayed with Black Star. And he was in Black Star. Kevin Saber became Liberia midfield general. Apart from Mark Gacy and other people. Because those days, before you play for Lone Star, if you wear the yellow and blue or red and white, you can't play for Lone Star. That the thing you won't do now in politics. Before I run, I'm a join CDC. Before I run for office, I'm a join UP. For what? And UP is three political parties. They got UP, they got Liberia Action Party, and they have the Liberia Unification Party. That what made UP to be three party. CDC last year they joined NPP and LPDP. ANC that just ANC. Liberty Party that Liberty Party. So do you expect the Liberty Party and ANC to win election like that? No. We must collaborate. But you got a plenty party, you got plenty numbers, but you don't got a leader. So CDC, CMC, whatsoever, we must come together, have a collaboration, but not now. And I'm telling you, you'll look for the best. And the best person, that Alex Cummings, that's an independent man I'm giving right now. You will say, oh, the man supporting Alex Cummings. Yes, I voted for him. I voted for him. Yes, that's true. But you voted for somebody, and I'm telling you, enough is enough. What will bring President Weah back? Tell us. President Weah got a record. He did some work. Thank God he was president. Let President Weah relax and support someone. Let President Weah relax and support someone. You know what I'm saying? If we do that, trust me, UP, and look, under the Alex Cummings government, there will be the first time we have national unity. You know, they say if something will happen, will happen. Moriah was the chief of staff to Mr. Cummings. She was never an ANC member. Alva came from CDC. Mr. Cummings appointed him. He was never this. Mr. Cummings brought people from different places. Some of them were rebels. Some of them were corrupt. But when you bring them under the tent, they say when you get a good leader, people can steal from you. But when you get a bad leader, they will steal from you. That is why we're telling you. This time is Alex Cummings' time. We try Weah. We have tried Bwaka. We must try Alex Cummings. If other new person come on, you won't try them, yes. But I'm only calling Alex Cummings because I'm looking at the people who took part in the election last year. The people that took part in the election. Maybe some people say they will try tier one. Yes. Maybe some people say we'll try Dr. Moneyman. And this time around, my people, if there is any collaboration, let me ask before I continue this one, Alex, how many minutes we got there?
It's 12 minutes past 11.
Okay, so we'll be out 11:30. What time we supposed to be out?
Come again?
What time we supposed to be out? What time we supposed to? What time the show supposed to be over? What time the show supposed to be over?
11:30.
Okay, I just on. So you say it's 11 what? So you say it's 11 what?
It's 11:12. So since you are said discussing, I'm always off the time. Let's just do it 12 o'clock one time we later now.
Okay, all right, thank you. So guys, I'm telling you now who listening to me. Yeah, just mute yourself. The feedback. Okay. So you see what I'm talking about. All these people have tried, and this is what we need to do. If there will be a collaboration, Liberian people, please. What we did with CPP, we can't do it with the next collaboration. We can make suggestion. We can make the suggestion, but this time around, we will not sit, especially people who supporting the ANC, Mr. Cummings, will not sit for any lies this time around. Like the last time they say, oh, Mr. Bwaka, they wanted for Mr. Cummings, and Mr. Cummings said, no, that's a lie, and I challenge anyone. That's a blinking black lie. Mr. Bwaka never asked Mr. Cummings to go as his vice president. That only us, the Liberians, were saying it. Senator Molu from Maryland, oh, let Ellis Cummings go with Mr. Bwaka. Mr. Bwaka never asked Ellis Cummings. Mr. Bwaka drove to Nimba, and he asked Jeremiah Kuhn. Mr. Bwaka never asked Sewon Gonglo either. He never asked nobody. They left the CPP. They broke the CPP down. So if there will be a collaboration, let Mr. Cummings look in the eyes of President Weah and say, Mr. President, I think it is time that you just sit back and support. Let Mr. Cummings look in the eyes of Mr. Billette and say, I want you to go as my VP. Or Simeon Freeman, I want you to go as my VP. Or Dr. Moniba or Councillor Gonglo. Or let Councillor Gonglo look in the eyes of Ellis Cummings and say, I want you to go. Let us do a poll. If Ellis Cummings won't go, fine. If you don't want to go, fine. But we cannot be running around lying to ourselves. Things that somebody never did. Oh, that Mr. Cummings, man, he's selfish. He think he got to be president. He can start. Who told you you must start from somewhere to get in government? Because if you say we should start from somewhere, that means you start as a community leader first. Dear President, we are started as community leader. Dear President, we are started as a representative before we gave him the entire county in Monserrado County, and he was only in Monrovia. Did Delon started as representative? No. If you want to start as representative, it's up to you. You see, the people who run for president, most of the time, they're not looking for a permanent job, because after your 2 terms, you're done. You can't go back in government. The people who go as representative or senator, they get long time. They can run over 10, 15 times. They can contest. It's up to them. But when you're running for president, all the people are running for president. They get, if they win, they get 6 years. If they win again, they get 12 years. Finish. After the 12 years, they're done. They're done. And based on your ideas, you believe in yourself that you can make the difference. And I believe when I look at Mr. Cummings, where he came from and where he is today, he retired. He's not looking for a job. So suppose, oh, why he can't work with the government? The government call him, no. Oh, why you can't give your platform? He left it open. If President Bwaka call him, he will go there. If President Weah call him, he will go there. The other day, he went on the football field with President Bwaka. Everybody started talking, oh, Mr. Cummings, we join UPO. Liberian people, let us stop being too emotional and let us stop listening to lies. Oh, President Bwaka, Mr. President, Weah say he won't carry Mr. Cummings. Oh, a lot of CDC and ANC join. Listen, they need to join. If you ask me, I want Black President Weah support. But you want President Weah to run? No, President Weah cannot run again. We know his record. Let him keep the record that way, and he will be a very good former president, and maybe he will be used as envoy. He will be going to other countries because trust me, if Ellis Cummings president, even President Bouaka will be a former president, he will enjoy his immunity. Madam Serif will enjoy. Mr. Cummings do not look at you as a tribal person. He look at you as a Liberian. He don't want to know your tribe. He don't want to know where you coming from. Because nobody choose the tribe. Nobody choose the religion. Nobody choose you to be born in Maryland. I was born in Maryland. I'm a business again. My mom took me from Maryland 1976 and brought me straight to Monrovia. I can't do nothing. That's my business. Why you won't blame me? Then I mean say I should be bright or my pa Lebanese or my mom global and whatsoever. But the Constitution gave me the right to be a citizen. Then I'm my own thing. I can know where I'm going. I can know that one. I can know if things will be good, if I will do the good thing. But yet still my decision can never be right because I don't know if it's the right decision. I don't know if there's a right decision. So that never, Mr. Cummings will never be president. Listen, plenty of people tried. They were not president. They let Bromskin. Bromskin tried 2 times. He died. Backup Murphy then try, then be president. So they're not crime. It's not a crime. Chipotle now run, he ain't president. Tiawon Gomlo too, who are around plenty of time, he ain't go nowhere. Dr. Moneyman nowhere. They will look at Ellis Cummings now that the only crime he committed. So you see, when the people are afraid of you, UP and CDC phobia, that Ellis Cummings, they're taboo. But how will Ellis Cummings get there? How will Ellis Cummings get there? They see where UP brought plenty of party together. It will happen with Mr. Cummings one day. And to be frank, if he's not president, God don't want him to be president. Only God can stop Ellis Cummings from being president. Only God. If God says you're not be president, you're not be president. He's a believer. He said that all the, I'm certain thing when I'm saying, believe me, because that's how he can talk. He said, Kishan, if I would not be president, I would not be president. But Liberia is my country and nobody will push me from Liberia. I was right now he in Liberia. He retired 2016. How many other politicians are retired? Unless they get a job, yes. But how many of them have retired and work in a company? We're looking for managers now. We're looking for a good person that will run the country, get a business. We're looking for a person that will put Liberia first, that will build the private sector. It can't be government. Everybody looking for government job until everybody won't be office boy. That is why they talk about a big bull. Look, there is no way I would not talk about Ellis Cummings when we talk about leaders around the world and in Liberia. When we're talking about the contact, forget about the contact. If he's not a typical politician, because if Mr. Cummings was a politician, he will bring all his friends into Liberia and say, oh, the man get plenty of white friend. They will jump behind him. But the man continued to tell us what we would do. Mr. Cummings said, infrastructure. We must get electricity, roads, water, internet. You get the 4 things. Companies will flow to Monrovia, to Liberia. It's simple. If you come with your company and go to Grand Gila to operate, we'll give you taxes. If you bring your company to Liberia, you go to Sano, we'll give you tax break. But everybody, Monrovia. Then you say, oh, but Mr. Cummings, he got a base. What base? Who told you need a base? Nima County, as much as Nima County is big, what they alone cannot make president. Lofa County alone cannot make the president. Montserrado alone cannot make the president. You got to put all of them together. Maryland, Mr. Cummings coming from Maryland, and his father, not him, his father from Maryland, because Ellis Cummings was not born in Maryland. But Maryland can make Mr. Cummings president. Grand Gila can never make Mr. Cummings president. You need everybody collectively. That is why when you're running for president, don't tell me, oh, my stronghold, that Maryland. So that means when Mr. Cummings president, he will only concentrate on Maryland. No. Oh, when Jeremiah Kuhn, his stronghold at Nima County. That means when he president and he think only on the people in Nima County, Liberians, where is our thinking cap? Where your base? What base? The base is the people. Because the same problem in Monrovia is the same problem in Grand Julian. The same way the children in Montserrat not going to school, that the same way the children in Sano not going to school. The same way the people can take pay, no job, that the same way there is no pay in the other counties. Were you ready? UP, Liberty Party now try. Liberty Party give up. Liberty Party just floating now. They want support UP because they in government now. All the other people try, but Ellis coming, that the crime that Ellis Cummings committed, that a big crime. So I will start right here. We'll be on it tomorrow again. If I can open the line until we close it, let me hear from you. We need to try a new party. There are other good Liberians there. We need to try someone new. If we want to change Liberia, we must bring on new ideas. There is no more ideas left. Because if they have good ideas, trust me, I don't want to brag. If the Ellis Cummings were in this situation, trust me, the first thing we now suspend the 25 cents from the gas. We now make sure we call everybody. The private sector will be booming. The banks will be giving loans out, and you must pay. Liberians will get contracts. When the one Liberian man fail, you must give the other Liberian man, and you prosecute the other Liberian man. Oh, Liberian boy, no business. Liberian boy, no business. Oh, Mr. Cummings got money. He need to get the money. He must pay for vote. If he pay for your vote, that means that business is doing. So if you can open the line, people, the little time we left, let's hear from our good people. Be honest. Don't worry about what our ANC men, what are Mr. Cummings men, or what are Mr. Bwaka men, or whatsoever. Don't worry. But do you think it is time that we'll change these two parties? Let's look for something new. Let's look for something the same way we believe that we tried then, and it ain't work, but we stay in the cycle. 20 years. Where are we? Where are we? When we kind of say road, we're building roads. We need roads. But is there job? Is there healthcare? Is there education? What happened with agriculture? Open the line. You want to do it, Alex, or Tuzon, or because I think Alex, for some reason, even the people from Monrovia calling Alex phone. Alex, my man, the people like you. By the time you start talking, the people call your phone all the way from Monrovia. But go ahead, Alex.
Okay, so folks, you listen to the presenter here speaking on Warren Isil, and you've been following the show since 10 this morning. We go to the phone line and pick up another batch of caller here. So, number supported through at 0776 105 105 881 14 3504. 0776 105 105 881 14 3504. And let's hear from you. We'll pick up this person. Good morning.
Morning.
Your name, where do you join us from?
I'm Philemon Marcos Wulu, and I joined for Boozer Island this morning.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Let me say a big thank you to our big brother out there. I don't really know his name because I always following the show, but I can come in when it's already started.
Okay.
So it's a pleasure being on the show. I've been monitoring the show for the past time, and I begin to understand some things that you're saying. It's kind of positive things, but we just need to work together and see. He's saying the right thing, but there are still some things that need to be done. I mean, he's a very good candidate. I've been a very youth leader in Liberia for some time. I worked with Liberty Party before, and then before another CDC. And now, coming, all we need is this my advice and my suggestion. I don't know if the people will take it or not.
I listen to you, brother.
It's a very good platform you are on right now. You're making use of it. It's very good. But what you said earlier, it makes sense that you need to go. You need to take the show to see other radio stations that are out there in the slum community. In election in Liberia, the slum community are becoming a serious problem of us. If we will win election, we have to go to the front community and reach our common message. Coming got a good platform. He's a good candidate. You know, he has served I know corruption charges outside Liberia, and he come back to serve. I think we should give him an opportunity. And I think I will continue to follow the show. I don't know your people on Facebook page. Follow them, gain some updates or some things that you can work on, and we all can work on. Yeah, but we can push this message because we are trying to push party, Liberia Party and CDC. I told you earlier that I will go for them. We are trying, and we are not getting anywhere. If you have election right now, your fan coming always coming here. So all we need to do is that just work around, see how better all your phone together, and give him a chance. I think she can do better because of working with that company for that number of years to ask for corruption charges. There are other our brothers that work out there. They came back home and have the corruption charges. Some of them even want to go now to elevate. There's a problem on them because of corruption charges. They went to jail for coming here out there with that kind of big company without a problem. And like boy is small for him. So I think we can work together. I will see what I can do.
What is his name?
Message and making people understand.
What is his
that
name?
he's better, and I think like we are just trying. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being part of the show. Keep listening and always follow the show. So
You're welcome.
we pick up this person. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Your name, where do you join us from?
My name is Augustine Chifugo, calling you from Benin Farm community. Thank you.
All right. Welcome to the show.
Thanks to Ganley. Thank you for your guest. Thanks for his deliberation. Well, I will tell you for free, advocating for Kumis to be president in Liberia. Kumis might be the best person, but he will not import people from Plutus. So the problem of Liberia ourselves is not how many presidents we change. We can change any kind of person that you think today, then that person will stay well with Liberian. The problem will not continue, will not end, will continue. So Kumi will not be the best person. So we'll try Bwake for now. Bwake will be there.
All right. Thank you.
And also Kande too.
0776105105 881-143504 0776105105. We pick up this person. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello, your name, where do you join us from?
Yeah, you are talking with Ezekiel Nyangwa from Smallville, President to.
If that you finish the introduction, say then you delay now. Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Your name, where do you join us from?
Okay, I'm calling you from Ghana Supermarket.
Welcome to the show. Go ahead, let's hear you quick.
Yeah, I think I listened to your analysis concerning the different political actors and that of Kumis. But my own take is that Kumis have, to wait. Because he doesn't want to serve as a
Please, 1 minute, let me hold you there. Let me hold you there. Can you just walk away small because the noise at the background?
Okay, as I was saying, the Kumis during the past election, like the 2017 election, Kumis run alone in clean care. But when it comes to the field, he was to run as vice president under Joseph Imo Boakai. He refused because he don't want to be a vice president. But Joseph Boakai run as a vice president under Eri, and today he's a president. So for Kumis, so now he refused to, reduce the ego to serve as maybe a vice president, and afterwards then he can become a president. That's why it's in the problem. And the first thing there is that the president at times have good mind, but after he becomes a president for a country, those that you bring on now to serve as ministers, they are the one now can spoil you as a president. Like you look at George Weah, for example. George Weah was a good man for the country, but look at those that were serving as minister. Currently, look at Joseph Boakai, who is serving as a president, and look at those that are running as a or ministers. He may have good intention, but when you become a president, but those that you pick around you, they are our problem, and the next problem is what the legislature. So I think the only thing Kumi need to do now, for my own independent mind, is that Kumi should be willing to work, either go as a vice president, and after that he can work, he wants to be a president. But if he is not willing to work, to go that route, and we also develop because for now we have only two political parties that dominate the Liberian society. That you go to America, you have the Democrat and the Republican. But a level of the candidate will pick. So if Kumi is willing, a level in, he's a good president. He will be a good president. But a level how he wants to become a president. If he will not reduce the ego, it will be hard and try running out, come up when he will not. He have the ability to run. So you need to calm down and allow himself to go through a procedure. At the end, you become a president. Take it out of God president.
So before you go have a president to whom?
Yeah, but normally when the election come in, they can have discussion beyond closed doors, like the past election. They have been at the popo to run with unity party. But Kumi was one of those that were to run as vice president. He did not agree because of the political right? So he did not agree to run as a vice president. So I had the popo or the current vice president in Ankun, right? So even the current election we are about to go to 2029, if we will agree to run with the next candidate that is popular, that particular person will not run for one thing. And afterward, the person can push him, but he will not be worthy.
What are you afraid to call the person that Mr. Kumi to go to as vice president? Why are you afraid to call the person?
Yeah, he could run with Joe because if you look at the country now, dominated by two political parties.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know whether he will be willing to go on and I call it the every case is running. But if you look at senior position without Joe William may either be running for one thing. If Kumi is going to run as a vice president, then at the end when Joe William leave the state, Kumi going because he will have a base, we have a supporter because he have a number. So when they level, then you may have a step, but if you keep waiting and say you want to be by yourself and win with a political, I don't know if you're waiting two parties dominating the brain quality now. It's too difficult for him. Okay, sir.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
If no caller, let me come in. Let me address these three people.
0776 0776 105 105 881 14 3504. We pick up two more calls and then we'll go back to the general. 0776 105 105 881 14 3504 are the numbers to put it through this morning, and you're going to be live here on the program Independent Man. 0776 105 105 881 14 3504. Let's take this person. Good morning. Good morning. Your name, where do you join us from?
Yeah, I'm Poema Vehum, calling from the Rarapi House.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, so people keep saying women should go as running mate to like they're taking Labrador to be two party system. So we're coming go with any party that have ruled before, it will spoil a whole presidential career. Okay. So I stand with what the other guy was saying, you should put and bring party together and be the standard bearer. Because even you go as vice president, Ono Jowia, let them say, you will not get a voice to do what you want to do. Yeah. So I actually need to put parties together, let you bring minds together, that you will be the standard bearer. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We pick up one more person that will go back, eh? Let's just mention this person that will go back to the general to respond to all of you. Hello?
Hello?
Your name, where do you join us from?
Yeah, I'm calling from Lion Street.
Welcome to the show.
Okay, with the issue of Kumi, for me, I feel that Kumi should try on his own. Let him try and see maybe if in the second round, we might get somebody. But if Kumi emerge with Unity Party or CBC, maybe in start a chances. Start of the two parties, attitude in our past few days or year election, the CBC, this year Unity Party, and last year don't go for next year, all of them are go for 12 years. But for me, and last it will be your chances for him.
All right. Thank you. Gary, we're not giving our chance, so I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, come, pick it up, pick it up.
Hello?
Yeah. Hello.
You're near. Where do you join us from?
Yeah, I'm Ibrahim Wali
From where?
from the Singer Belt. Ibrahim Wali from Singer City.
All right, April, welcome to the show. Let's hear you quick.
Yes. I want citizens to go back to power. I want the citizen-led government to go back to power.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, because they are the people that have interest in the citizens.
Okay.
Yes, and they do the better for the Liberian people.
All right. Thank you. We'll take this person.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
You're near. Where do you join us from?
Yeah, thank you very much. My name is Thomas F. Joseph, calling from Johnsonville, Pelleton, district number 2, Mosawaro County.
Welcome to the show. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it, guys. In the field.
No, it's not a guest. He have a show here. So he is one of the presenter for Independent Man.
Okay. I appreciate him a lot for a brilliant explanation, brilliant talking of the nation concerning about our leadership in Liberia.
Mm-hmm.
The name remains Thomas F. Joseph, calling from Johnsonville, Pelleton, district number 2, Mosawaro County.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, whatsoever discussion he carry on, I admire him a lot. So his own way, he's saying that only new brain now can be able to make or do a new leadership in the fallen nation. For me, I don't think that if the person, especially the person you are talking about, to be Zana Kumi, I don't think that he can be able to take that particular, because he don't want to calm down before he can be where he is supposed to go. That's the thing that has giving him problem. So I think, for me, let's especially if we talk about next election 2029 to say Kumi. Yeah, maybe sometimes he said that actually, according to what he's talking on, still Zana Kumi to go for a former president, we have to come down to say yes. For Kumi to former president, we have to be able to gain his support. I think in that way he can be able to try to see if the citizen will agree for him to stay in that position to contest against the current president. Maybe he will try to do something, but I don't think he will be sure of him be able to win the election 2029. So thank you very much.
Thank you for being part of the show. We take this person. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
You're near. Where do you join up from?
Join from Clapton.
Welcome to the show. Go ahead.
Thank you. You know, and the issue was to talk about the Honorable Kumi.
Mm-hmm.
You see, one thing we observe that they have a good mind, but the people he put the campaign always beat. But the only how people to who they feel they believe so they. But the thing is not that how the population, the people who had a mind for him.
Mm-hmm.
We saw 2020 when people from I can going so from there they came to if there's someone who was not be a party for county. At the end of the day, blood and such a thing happened to politics. But for him, for me, he has a man of leadership that who are the passion to be. But then they are then to feel that no, you are you. So it's going to happen. But the number when I come in now and win election. What after John was fine? No, some of them believe that let them try and make them work on some issues that.
Quickly, tell us that, please. We have other people on the line because 11:45 have to go back to the general, so within a 15 minutes can conclude. All right, let's take this person. Hello,
Hello?
you're near. Where do you join us from?
Esther Diala calling from Green Company.
1 minute. Why?
Okay, thank you. Kumi Gagu manifestos. But what happened? Let Kumi change a captain, operation.
Okay.
Because what happened all of the time when you go, then he comes there. We really need him, but then really let him read his background. Let him read all the campaign, messages and what have you that he carry on, so that comes 2029, so he can be our president. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Hello. All right. So we lost that person. Yeah. So let's take this person. 11:45. Just know that I'm taking call again. Good morning. You're near. Where do you join us from?
Yeah, my name is John Doe. John Doe, calling from Central Monrovia, sir.
John Doe. Welcome to the show. Go ahead quick. 1 minute.
Yeah, see, what I'm saying is that the atmosphere of the country today, shall not know the exact man to choose. When you go and choose the leader for Labinco now at this point in time. But Labinco and personally, they are confused. And I'm telling you, 2029, that people, most of them want to vote, but they are confused. So if they want to decide to choose somebody, the president with them, so always in the country to let them down. So what I want to say now, people are saying that Kumi to come over to become president. Let Kumi go in the horse first and work with the horse and work with people and see how the system looks. At least come down to become vice president for any of the parties that may come out in 2029. At least he join with Georgia or he join with Jeremiah Kumi. Any other man that can join with them, at least to become vice president before coming to become president. Let him go and see how many people working, even though we know that they students, but he can just become president because you're not well with the government before. So he needs to work with the people, know how the system looks like. That's the only way I think Labrador will be able to consider him. And from that time up to present, you're not even go around to tell Labrador people what he want to do. He's just sitting on one place, he's not going to anybody, he's not saying anything Labrador people, why you better want to be president. Nothing like that. So at least you got to check yourself thoroughly because people are saying negative things about him, how he did, how he died. So anyway, this is what I want to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We take this person. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, 1 minute, please.
Yeah, thank you very much. My name is Judge. I you from Kingsville this afternoon.
Mhm.
Let me say thank you to your studio guest and panel the show. What I suggest is the first call is very good point. This is a very good point. Do is that this has been going. Sometimes we have to more in the rural community. Most of the slum communities the measures well. But a lot of young people, and the measure will be anyway. Nobody say that have development. That's done John all of it. But okay, if going John is not giving problem because ideology they will not want him to work. And so she is very good. You got get there. Coming up for man, no business, bring people abuse, go out there and negotiate. All you need to do is put more people on ground, work, moving the spread messages. We are waiting to see how best we can. So, thank you.
Thank you so much. My people, y'all thank you. Even though y'all want to make your point, but then we're running out of time. We need to go. So yeah, just do the needful tomorrow by joining us the same time, same station here. Yeah. We appreciate all of you that call on the show. We'll let to go back to General so that he can make a final analysis on the color and then he conclude. So those of you that say they don't
Yeah.
go in the house for kill.
Okay. Thank you, Alex. Thank you to Zor. For those of you who call, I appreciate you. It is your right to say whatever you just said. The last caller, he said it all because I concur with the first caller. Yes, I agree. There are a lot of work to be done with Alex Cummings. A lot of work. He has the message, but the people that are around him, yes, I agree. We must change the style. Mr. Cummings must change the style. We will look for influential young Liberians Yes, there will be some changes. Some will stay, some got to go. Some will sit in the back. Not everybody are likable. So we have to make all these changes. But the other caller, there's a guy who called, he said, and you know the good thing I got about from you guys, Mr. Cummings is a good man. Mr. Cummings can be a good president, but he must go as vice president. Mr. Cummings can do that, but he must go in the house. He should learn government. Which are the school that tell you say that when you graduate, before you work in government, you must start as representative? Who told you that? And the other man who said Mr. Cummings refused, I just made a statement again. Mr. Bwaka never asked Mr. Cummings. Une Librempu was saying it because you love Mr. Bwaka. You want a good man that you don't want. You see, you say Mr. Cummings good, but you don't want for Mr. Cummings to go to the top, he will go to the bottom. Then you say ego. It's not an ego. Nobody run for vice president. Nobody will ever come and say, I won't be vice president. Only people who may be looking for something. But Mr. Cummings, it's not that he must be president. You're still missing it. You don't have to work in government. Did Mr. Weir you're talking about today? I'm going to bring Mr. Weir and bring Mr. Weir. The other person said, I'd rather Mr. Weir. Mr. Weir ever ran for community leader or representative? Mr. Weir ran on his popularity and how he became senator. Show me the record of Mr. Weir in the Senate before we made him president. Who told us that you must come from the bottom before you run for president? Did Mr. Bwaka ever run for representative or senator? Madam Salif walked to Mr. Bwaka and asked him, Joe, can you please go as my VP? Mr. Bwaka never went to Madam Salif. So why should Mr. Cummings go to Mr. Bwaka and say, can I run as VP? That means that's something you're looking for. That means that's something that you're looking for. That's why you're begging to go as VP. Who told you that? You see, when the message and the information is not given the way it's supposed to be, our Liberian people will suffer. Because the so-called politician lied to you that Mr. Cummings, that's why we say this time around, it will not happen. Any lies that is coming out concerning Mr. Cummings, there will be people that will counterattack it. Because we lie so much. Why Mr. Cummings should run as representative? For what reason? What reason? Why Dillon never ran for representative? He went straight to senator. The next thing, Dillon will be president. Who told you that you must be in government before you contest, before you go in government? Mr. Cummings worked with LBDR before he went to Liberia. Show me the other people where they working. They never had one good job. Show me what president we are working. Where president we are working. Mr. Bwaka, what kind of job you are doing? He worked with only government. Where Ellie Johnson came from? Your portrait to president. Charles Taylor, you made him president. He ever ran for representative before Charles Taylor? No. Charles Taylor came with war, kill us, kill our mind and power, we voted for him. He ever became a representative? No. Why should we hate another person? Why Mr. Bromsky, who was senator for Grand Bassa County, president pro tem, resigned, left because he said Charles Taylor, okay, we're running for president? Why Simon Freeman ran for president? Why Yombli Kanga had to go run for senator of Grand Bassa when she never ran for representative before? Liberians, that is we are our own problem. We look at popularity and put leadership down and take popularity, and popularity destroying our country. And you telling me that, oh yes, Mr. Cummings is good, but you know that he put an ego down and he must start as vice president because you love the person who the president. At least I'd rather hear somebody who say, you know what, like the other man who say Joseph Bwaka. But even the man who said Joseph Bwaka, the man who said that Joseph Bwaka should stay there, he still said Mr. Cummings good. He said, but you know what, the people that you appoint, let me tell you today, corruption. If I get a boss and that boss and myself go in the office, if that boss man tell me say he want money, I would never see because I say, my boss man had to deal with. But once that boss man tell me, say, Kishen, I need something at 200,000. If I go and take the people money and give it to him, guess what? He now open door for me. I don't want to be stealing and he can fire me. Then the person say, well, how come Mr. Cummings can fire the man? But everybody know that I man corrupt. But Mr. Cummings can find because you know what? Mr. Cummings eats on the morning. But if you know your boss man, he not in that team, you can put Alex Cummings as president and bring Samuel Tuer as finance minister. He will never steal. Because you know what? Mr. Cummings is the kind of person, he loves accountability. When the last time the president had a cabinet meeting, this year he had it one time. You must check on your honor man. When you say 10 o'clock, you must be there 9:30, so the other people will be there 10 o'clock. But the BB people, they're not doing it, they want the other people to do it. Then you say, because snake appointed professionals, because the man in your party, so you appointed him. They get politicians to all the ministry. Instead of getting people who understand the job, you take a politician and point to all the ministry. Why you stay? Why because they supported you. Some of them don't even have the qualification. They only got degree. Most of our people got a degree, but there is no experience. There is nothing they have. Then you expect good results. Mr. Cummings will not import nobody. But guess what? Mr. Cummings can appoint the worst corrupt individual. He will never steal because you know what? Mr. Cummings will not steal because he got everything for himself. God bless him. He said, I don't want to take pay. But most of our people, because we are poor and we get in government, we want to get rich. Who told you? That's the dumbest thing I hear from people. The other guy who talk, at the end he say, let Mr. Cummings go George Weah. Let Mr. Cummings go. Mr. Cummings don't have to. If Mr. Cummings won't run as vice president to accept it, it's on him. It's not on me. It's not on you. But who are we to insist? Like the other man came up and gave false information because I want you heard. Mr. Bwaka, and I will say it with nothing, challenge anyone. Mr. Bwaka never asked Mr. Cummings. But Mr. Bwaka went to Jeremiah Kuhn. And at that time, they were not in CPP again. They were never in CP. Mr. Bwaka never wanted Mr. Cummings as his VP. It's the person who running as candidate that they're the one that is selected. They're the one that will say, oh, my man, I want you to go, man. Oh, madam, I want you to go. Then I ask the citizen, nobody run for vice president of people. And those of you who say Mr. Cummings is good, but he need to change, I agree with you. Mr. Cummings need to change plenty of people from around here. And I'm saying it now, I'm not a friend. ANC got to do more work. ANC must show themselves in the district. You're going to stop waiting for Mr. Cummings. If you show, and people who saying it, I appreciate you. Only thing I want you to do, yes, Mr. Cummings can be, but if you don't support him, he will not. And I appreciate you say he don't have to go with anybody. Let me tell you today, Liberia, we are going to last election. 2.4 million plus voted and registered. Only 1.6 million voted. Why Liberians don't vote? The Oma in the market now voting. The Oma in the market taking money because they won't vote. When they pay you for your vote, do you expect these people to work for you? You sell your vote. You jump from district to district. Do you expect them to give you good result? Just how you live in your district to go to district 2. Imagine that the scene with the other man trucking. So when you in your district now, then you say the man not do nothing, but you don't vote for him. You voted in district 2, you left district 3, and you go to district 2. Then you in district 3 now, you vex. You say your lawmaker ain't do nothing because you never cast your vote. You decided not to. You sold your right. They put you in a truck like a cows and take you all the way to Grand Gillette, or take you to Nimba County, or take you to go vote for a representative that not even representing you. Oh yeah, people came from Monrovia in a truck. They voted for Musa Ability. People came from Cape Man, they stopped them, they were going to vote for Akara Green. People came from District 4, they squeezed them in the buses. People came from Bona Farm, they went to District 14 to vote. Then you say, Bona Farm not correct. They represented that doing because you left your district. You don't think what I wanted? You lying to politicians. They gave you money, but you still vote for the wrong people. You don't think what I wanted? You don't think about it? Then you say the government bad, but you are the one that causing the problem. So those who say, Mr. Cummings, yes, ANC need to do better. ANC is not UP, it's not EDU. And don't tell me about two parties. In America, they got two parties. When you look on the ballot, they get plenty. But guess what? They're not in all the count in the state. But they get two political parties. Unless you want to run, even if you're running as independent, you must be on the ballot for in the 50 states. If you're not on the ballot, it's a waste of time. In Nigeria, they got plenty of parties, but they get two main parties. But the two main parties doing something for the people. That's why they're always winning, because they're doing something. We got 2 more minutes. CDC and UP not doing nothing. So even if we collaborate, not because you get numbers, and we'll not be afraid of numbers. This time around, they got plenty of parties that will collaborate, will bring them together. But the best candidate that everybody who are listening to today, everybody who spoke today, they say, yeah, he's a good man. But where they bought from? He's still, he's not corrupt, but let him go as vice president. Oh, Mr. Cummings can be a good president, but let him start as representative. At 1 year, Mr. Cummings, he not correct. Mr. Cummings, he stole money. I hear it from you. Mr. Cummings, don't know. I hear it from you. But you still telling me I should bring president. We are back because you were there before. So now the next you say, Mr. We are got presidential experience because he was there before. You sit down and stop spoiling our country. I love CDC too. I love UP. I love Liberians. This is the time we must think out of the box and think about Liberia. But if you continue to think about your own pocket, you will not have a good future. Liberia will not have a good future. We will continue to destroy our youth. That gas price, they know what to do. Prices go up, they know what to do. No job, they know what to do. They say, oh, bring yellow machine. You see lawmakers wearing yellow all over. They wear yellow brief, everything. They go to the free pool and they go and bow down to the president instead of them sitting down to make laws. Then you hear them, the more we come together, who the more? They are the one they're talking about. Liberians, if we don't put our act together and you continue, because when you lie, your leader will lie to you. Because Liberians love to lie. I agree with all the callers. Mr. Cummings is a good man. And ANC, you need to do better. You don't need to wait for Mr. Cummings. You're looking for money. Show your patriotism for the people to say, yes, ANC doing it. Go in the communities. Start the work. The youth leader, the only person that works in ANC. Only the youth leader. But the chairman, the vice chair, the whosoever, you all need to do better. And those of you who sitting around Mr. Cummings, you're hearing the people. You're black other people from talking to him. You're black people from talking to him. We need to stop it. I take the blame too. But one thing I know, I'm not in the circle. I'm not in the circle, so I'm taking no blame. But this is what the people are saying. So you can say this, you can say that. You got to be flexible. Every vote is important. The men is Zogo, who we call Zogo, get 1 vote. The men are working with Slipper, get 1 vote. The men are driving the car, get 1 vote. The president got 1 vote. Everybody important. Y'all have a good day and God bless you. Tomorrow we'll be on it again. We ask the same question. Are we doing the right thing? We need to replace these parties. We need to think about Liberia. Alex, I want to appreciate you. And Tuzon, I will appreciate we got a long haul on this show. Everybody here will enjoy ourselves. One day we'll always sit. You gotta be in that place soon. I will come to that range there. We'll sit, we'll drink the power, we'll eat all the food, we'll enjoy ourselves. And trust me, nobody's gonna regret this show here. The show for the common people, and let them speak. Let them speak their mind. Come in, Alex, and you can wrap it up from there. Come in, Alex, and you can wrap it up from there.
All right. Thank you, General. Luzon, see you guys.
All right, thank you. Welcome. All right, thank you. Welcome. All right, folks, you've just listened to.
Tuzon,
yes, sir.
how many? What time you got there?
1 minute after 12.
I met Tuzon. I see you. You drinking mineral water. You relaxing in the cool air condition while in the heat here. I see you with the mineral bottle in your hand, my man. Or don't tell me say you take the bag of water and put it in the mineral bottle.
Yeah, I refill.
Liberia said, yeah. Tuzon said I refill. He got 1 bottle. He bought that bottle. Don't tell me say I see water you bought Wakino that brought 1 year ago.
Yeah.
The guy said, my man, I got to put the water in the bottle because plenty people that one guy, my man, I said, my man, why? I noticed that when you buy the water, you put it in the bottle, say, hey, gee, we all drinking mineral water. But
Well,
Liberians, this is very serious. Yeah, this is serious. And Tuzo,
yeah.
I want to appreciate you the time that you spend. It's nothing much, but let us understand government cannot do it alone. We all must do it. But when we're saying that Ellis Cummings is the guy, I'm not saying that Ellis Cummings is a messiah. He's not a perfect man, but he's an honest man. Because if Mr. Cummings was not honest, he would join the lie people and continue to lie to us. If Mr. Cummings was not honest, he would just go bring plenty of white people to Liberia and take picture with them and make you to fool you too. If Mr. Cummings was not honest, all he need to do is just take $1 million and divide it to and say go pay for the vote. But that's not the thing. Yes, Mr. Cummings got his money, but the money not for me, not for you. Mr. Cummings can help few people. He can't help everybody. Mr. Cummings is in Liberia. Whether we got good government, we ain't get good government, Mr. Cummings would leave. Mr. Cummings is not the first man to run for president. Mr. Councilor Bromskins, do it, he died. But if you try, he passed. Tuan Red, all these people, President Doe gone, Chancellor did the same thing. All these people never did nothing for us, but we brought them to power. We brought them to power. Look at your representative. Some of them were living in one bedroom apartment. You voted for them over 3 different times. Look at Thomas Fala. Thomas Fala used to sell planks. Why he open plank factory today? Because that should be a legacy. They said Jeremiah Kun used to sell gas. Why he open gas station? You tell me now. The thing that he used to do, President, we are playing football. Why he open one academy in Liberia? Oh, but we're asking other people to do the same. Oh, President, we went to refugee camp. But when he was president, he went to refugee camp? No. The one that all of y'all know about now. They say when you're playing football, he went for refugee camp. He gave Liberian money in Budu Brown because I'm seeing that with them myself. Now, he was president for 6 years. Did President, we are enter Budu Brown camp again? Because anything, some of us say when we're going to Liberia, we pass to Ghana, we go in the camp. My friend Peabody, he went in the camp, gave the poor rice. When things were tough, he passed and gave the poor rice. Did President Bouaka did it? No. Did Madam Seli did it? No. Now you say, but during the war, Mr. Cummings didn't go there. That Mr. Cummings carried us to refugee camp at Chancellor. Chancellor went there? No. Alaji Grant went there? No. George Bodo went there? No. Francois Basikwa went there? No. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Why are we trying to be, what we discriminating? Are we a racist people? You ready Congo? You know book, you Congo. You get money, you Congo. When you pour the church right, you countryman. For what? You think the country people can get money too? You think the country people ain't no book? They will suppressing other people who will eat money, You eat your money, you're not hurting you. There's some, I see some Liberians who go to Liberia, they spend their money, they're running for representative. You voted against them. You throw them out. Then you bring bad leader. Then you stay. They want that. It's part talking to children now. I'm giving you the real hard one. How they will blame them, but like you caused the problem. You the one causing the problem. Ask yourself. 20 years ago, you get job. You still doing the same thing. You still acting like you're intellectual. Because I say intellectual thinkers. So you waiting for government job? All the intellectual centers, you could turn that place into a damn study class. Once or more a week or 2 times a week. You should register as a group to go around in the community and teach the people how to vote. You will get more money. If you turn the intellectual center, you say, we'll only meet here only on Friday and Saturday or only Thursday. The rest of the day, we'll distribute ourselves. We'll go in the community and talk to our people how to vote, how to get to act like a patriotic citizen. But no, you sit down to the attire shop. You give all the good ideas. You've been there for 12 years. You don't benefit the fuller man who's selling the attire. Because I got to buy attire for everybody before I speak. And you call yourself intellectuals. Now I told someone, I said, if I was running for office and I'm in government, I will carry my secretary to the intellectual center and just tell them to be taking notes because they get good ideas. But you said listen. You said listen. I'm talking to you who are the intellectual center. I challenge you. You people are very lazy. How can you be to an intellectual center, send 2005, and you stay there today? And you stay to the same place. Then you say you want to change. One time, Madam Seri put money in the envelope. She walked around, she drove around to all the entire center, she gave them the envelope. Nobody told the people how much were in the envelope. To show that we all are corrupt people. It starts from the home. When you go to them, they ask you all the question, they're repeating questions. They don't even know, but they repeat questions. Somebody asked me, oh, how can Mr. Cummings run when he had 1%? According to the election law, if you honor 2%, you can contest. That's where they stop it. They say, if your party get 2% and you don't have a seat, you will be disqualified for 2 elections. They say individual either. CPP got 6 seats. They qualify. That question should be asked. That question is for Tier 1 Gonglo. It's for Sarah Beslow. It's for Simeon Freeman. It's for Dr. Moniba. It's not for Alex Cummings. There's that simple English that they make it clear. The same way they asked Mr. Cummings, do you support gay rights? He said, this is what I'm struggling with. Why should 2 men marry? They say, oh, because the man said, this is what I'm struggling with. That means he gay. This is what I'm struggling with. That means that something bothers you. Why Liberian people are corrupt? That means are corrupt. This is what I'm struggling with. Why 2 sons sitting down drinking water? That's something that bothers me. Why they major? So Mr. Cummings say, yeah, man, they gay business. That's not everybody get away to answer question. But you sit down there, the so-called educated people change it around. We are very good in changing something. The same way they remove the speaker and they rewrite the story. The same way they broke CPP down and they rewrote the entire thing and lied to us over and over and over and over. Today we are in the same situation. Liberians, you are the problems. Not them. They're right to do what they want to do with us. They are very right. What's your next show that
the man is already a new beginning.
Okay. So guys, have a good day. God bless you. And I will see you tomorrow. And by 10:30.
Yeah, 10:30.
Tomorrow 10:30. Okay, new beginning. I'm very sorry. And the next show coming out is new beginning.
Yeah.
And this is the Care Network. Please, disclaimer, I have nothing to do. Care Radio has nothing to do with this show. And this is not the ANC paid program. This is paid by Independent Minds. Have a good day and God bless you all. Yeah. I will close it from here. Just go ahead.
The General, it's time for independence.
Hello, Liberia, and to everyone listening across the world. This is not just an auto conversation. This is a movement of thought. Welcome to Independent Minds for a Better Liberia, the platform where truth is not filtered, where ideas are challenged, and where the future of our nation is discussed with courage and clarity. Here we do not echo the crowd, we question it. We don't fear power, we confront it. And we do not accept silence, we break it. I'm your host, Monel Kishen, aka The General. Stay with us as we speak boldly, think freely, and work together for a better Liberia. Because change begins with an independent mind. Do you have an independent mind? Let's find out.
For a better Liberia. Independent mind. Let the people speak. Independent mind.
This is our show. The Independent Minds, you're listening, is for you and myself. It's for we, the ordinary people. We tired for these people fooling us. We tired. Come 2029, we will decide for Liberia. They need us more than we need them. Your vote and my vote are very powerful, so we should think out of the box. We shouldn't allow them to fool us. Anytime you want to come on the show, anything you want to say, the only thing don't cost. It is free. You're free to come on the show to say whatever you want to say. This is your show. It's for the ordinary people. It's not for the big shots, because they're sitting down, they're enjoying themselves. So this time we got to educate each other. I will learn from you and you will learn from me. And at the end of the day, we'll have a good Liberia that your children and my children, the woman in the market, the people who trying to send a child to school, will be able to do it. We will try our best. We will bring good government to make sure they create job for us. Our children will not be all over the street. So this is the independent mind. Whether you support CDC, UP, ANC, CMC, you have your own mind, your own thinking. Do not allow politicians to use you. Think for yourself before you cast your vote. We're tired with this two-party. This is General. Let's start the show.